Hey everyone, welcome back to my transformational series where today we are going to discuss about your environment which is designing your future. Look around you right now, not later, not tomorrow, right now, because everything you see, everything you hear, everything you allow into your space is quietly programming your mind, and most people don't even notice it happening. Think they are making choices, but in reality their environment is making choices for them. Your habits are not random, your mindset is not accidental. Your daily actions are not just you, they are responses to what you're surrounded by every single day. And that is why real change feels difficult, because you're trying to change yourself without changing what's influencing you. You're trying to stay focused in a place designed for distraction. You're trying to stay disciplined in a space that rewards comfort. You're trying to grow in an environment that is comfortable with staying the same. That's a losing game. Let's make this uncomfortable but honest. If you keep your phone next to you, you will check it. If your bed is right there, you will lie down. If your friends waste time, you will slowly join them. If your surroundings don't demand growth, you will settle for less. Not because you're weak, but because you're a human being. Environment always win against intentions. Always. That's why some people suddenly become productive when they go to a library. That's why students study better in a serious classroom than at home. That's why being around focused people automatically pushes you to focus. It's not magic, it's influence. Imagine this. What if instead of fighting distractions, you removed them? What if instead of forcing discipline, you made it the easiest option? What if your environment was designed in a way where success was the default? That's the shift. Stop depending on willpower. Start designing your surrounding, because willpower is temporary, but environment is consistent. Let's go deeper. There are three environments controlling your life right now: physical, digital, and social. And if even one of them is toxic, it will slow down your growth. Okay, now let us begin with the physical environment. Your room is not just a place to sleep, it's a reflection of your mind. If it's messy, cluttered, unorganized, your thoughts will be the same, because your brain constantly processes what it sees. So when your space is chaotic, your focus becomes chaotic. You don't need a perfect aesthetic setup. You just need intentional simplicity, a clean desk, a defined workspace, a place where your brain understands this is where work happens. That small change can shift your entire productivity. Now, moving with the digital environment, this is the most dangerous one, because it's always with you. Your phone. Your phone is not just a device, it's an environment in your pocket. And if it's filled with distractions, you're carrying distraction everywhere you go. Moving with the digital environment, this is the most dangerous one, because it's always with you. Your phone. Yes, your phone is not just a device, it's an environment in your pocket. And if it is filled with distractions, you're carrying distraction everywhere you go. Each and every notification is breaking your focus. Every scroll is training your brain for short attention. Every random video is stealing your time without permission. And the worst part, it feels normal. That's how deep the conditioning is. So take control. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Unfollow content that does not align with your growth. Now it is a very high time to stop consuming things that don't add value in your life, because what you consume daily becomes what you think about constantly, and your thoughts shape your reality. Now the social environment is the hardest to change, but also the most powerful one. See, people around you set your standards. If they complain, you'll normalize complaining. If they procrastinate, you normalize delay. If they lack ambition, you will slowly shrink your own goals to fit in. Not because you want it, but because human adapts. We adjust to fit our surrounding. So if your environment is small, your thinking becomes small. But here's the truth you need to accept. Not everyone is meant to come with you to the next level, and holding on to the wrong people will cost you your growth. This does not mean disrespect, it means awareness. It means choosing your future over temporary comfort. Sometimes growth looks like a distance, sometimes growth looks like silence, sometimes growth looks like walking alone. And yes, it feels uncomfortable because you're stepping out of what's familiar, but familiar is not always beneficial. Now, listen carefully. When you start changing your environment, your mind will resist it. You will feel like going back. You will feel like this is too much. You will feel like I'll do it later. That's not laziness. That's your brain trying to stay in its comfort zone because your current environment is what it's used to. But growth begins where comfort ends. You have to push through that initial resistance because on the other side of that discomfort is a completely different version of you, a version that is focused, a version that is clear, a version that does not struggle with the same old patterns. And once you reach there, you won't need motivation because your environment will carry you. Let me give you a simple reality check. If you keep living in the same environment, thinking the same thoughts, doing the same actions, your life will not change. Not next week, not next month, not next year. Because nothing external is forcing internal growth. So, if you truly want transformation, you have to become intentional about what surrounds you. Every object, every person, every piece of content, ask yourself one question: is this helping me grow or keeping me stuck? And if your answer is clear, then your next move should also be clear. Remove it, replace it, upgrade it. No overthinking, no delay. Because even in small ways, your identity starts changing, and once your identity changes, your actions follow automatically. That's when discipline becomes natural, and that's when focus becomes easy, and that's when success stops feeling far away. So don't underestimate this. Your environment is not a small factor, it is the foundation, and whatever foundation you build today will decide the life you live tomorrow. So choose carefully, design it intentionally, and protect your environment like your future depends on it, because it does.